the water here makes my hair have less volume.
You know, honestly, sometimes, have you ever heard of hard water? Have you ever heard of soft water?
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think I can't remember if it's hard or soft, but the water here is it's the opposite of how I usually have had it. So yeah, my hair loses at least a quarter inch of volume.
Honestly, oh, wow. Hello there. You just caught us candidly in one of our conversations about hair and the ilk, of course. But welcome. This is Devs and Diaries. It's been a while. How long has it been, Michael?
Wow, I would say, if I had to guess, 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks.
Has it been 3 weeks? Oh, we can check our calendar. Oh, I hope the internet is better.
I hope the internet is better.
Listen, I gave RCN a talking to. Oh, let me tell you, it's been insane. I was like, hey, Mr. CN, all right, this is not okay. And on top of that, I actually did talk to them though, and they did charge me an extra like $80 for 20 minutes. And then I was just like, but no, you took my internet. That is the problem here. But other than that,
yeah, that's what you get for trying to fix things.
Right.
But
that is what you get.
Welcome to Devs and Diaries, the weekly show where myself, Michael, and Farhan, my co-host, we are both Jackbox game developers. We play some Jackbox games and talk about video games and also life in general. And we answer your questions about both subjects.
Yeah. And, you know, at the end of it, we try to synthesize everything we learned or everything we talked about into like a good Quiplash-ish phrase, you know, like something that'll get the crowd going. And we try to give some advice, impart some of that advice going forward, you know. If we take a quick peek at what we've learned last time and stuff before. You know, last time we learned life is temp. If y'all remember, I couldn't finish that sentence. I wish I tried my dang hardest to try to finish that sentence and it didn't work. It was the most nightmarish thing on the planet.
You tried very hard and you got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
And that's the problem. See, just live, you know, live it. That's pretty much all you can do, especially if you're living in this weird in-between existence that I was in. Man, it's kind of a weird social commentary to think about how if you're not on the internet, you're not really alive.
Yeah, it's weird that the only real space is the digital space now. It's almost like, you know, because the digital spaces, they can also be tactile sometimes, like made out of like clay, almost like tacky to the feel, these digital spaces. I don't know. Do you have any kind of like visualization you could show for like some sort of like clay digital space or something?
Oh, Michael. See, that's how you know that he is trained. See, that's what we call a segue into our first game. See, talking about visual, that's a tee up and a out the park, my friend. All right, our first game we're going to be playing today is going to be Quiplash, and feel free to join us in the audience. If you get in, play with us. If you can't play with us, play along in the audience with us. The code is VSUN.
VSUN. It is VSunny today. I don't know where you all are tuning in from, but in the Midwest, we have pretty good weather.
Oh, man.
Also, the name isn't Devs and Diaries right now. Is it the bench?
Oh, okay, wonderful. Let's see if I can change something about that. Oops, okay. I'm going to update that.
And what? Twitch will get it and others won't?
Yeah, I think that might be the case. I tried to... I'm trying my best, you know. It's been how many weeks, and it's... Treat every day like you're first.
Rusty. I don't want to strain a muscle on my first day back.
That's the thing, you know. They say treat every day like you're first, so you're always learning. And I take that to heart. I treat every day like my first, so that way no one expects anything from me. You know, they're like, you know, this guy should know how to do this. Today's day one. All right.
It's like, wow, Farhan cooked for himself. Amazing.
I can't believe it. Did he tie his own shoes? What the heck? Who is he?
Yeah. Did he file his own taxes? Incredible.
God, that is one thing I wish I didn't have to do for myself. Like, if there was a way that I could just be like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess I can. I could just throw money into the void and be like, hey, do this for me. But I mean,
I think
less like an adult.
IRS should just send me a check that is the amount that I owe, right? That should be.
And
the way
I
it
owe
works.
you. They already know. So why the hell, like, I don't know, man.
You're right. You're right.
It's just, if they already
Hello,
know
Beth,
how much you owe.
Tuning in from Montreal. Thanks for watching.
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I hear that people tie their own shoes. Sunny day. The weird part about it, that's why I like the shoes that you'd never have to tie. Here's a fun fact. I only tie my shoes once in their entire lifetime. I refuse to retie my shoes. I tie them in such a way, I'll just jam my foot in rather than retie my shoes. That is just who I am.
That is how I do it as well.
Time's running out.
Oh, so during our break, I'm gonna just take a quick tangent to shout out the lovely town of Asheville, North Carolina. Anybody from Asheville, North Carolina, or anybody that wants to go anywhere, for real, go to Asheville, North Carolina. It is a lovely little town. Enjoyed the heck out of it. If you're gonna go hiking, check out Black Balsam Knob. Hey, this is an advice podcast. You're looking at where should I go when I'm trying to, you know, left, right, where am I walking to? What is this droning on that I'm doing? Let me show you some rocks. Here's some advice, all right? Black Balsam Knob on going to Tennant Mountain, Asheville, North Carolina. Telling you, it's great. It's the best.
Shower someone with points.
Oh man, Nashville, Tennessee is another place I want to go to.
I feel like you always go on these amazing adventures to just like amazing like natural environments, and like I'm the Boy Scout and I never leave the city now.
Well, that's because you grew up in the wilderness, right? I'm making up for it. I've been a city boy. Even here, I've been a city boy. Even though where my family's from overseas, just the most city industrial town you'll ever see. In the middle of like...
Interesting. I grew up, in basically a pile of sand.
Oh.
That's in the place in Michigan. Oh!
Yeah. Oh!
God, are you just too attractive to me?
Listen, this is why I am a cyborg. You know what I mean? Just
you need to add Josh Stamos or John Stamos now.
What's up? I need
to add John Stamos on Twitter.
Add John Stamos. See, the funny part was I wrote John Stamos, and I would love to add John Stamos. You don't understand. Be like, hey, I know your belly button's a little weird, but I'm into it.
But also, the Quiplash has voted you less attractive than me, so, there's something there.
Wait, hold up. Quiplash just said that I'm too attractive, didn't they? Oh, didn't we win? Didn't my name win?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, are we done? Is the stream done?
Yeah, I mean,
Is the whole show done now? Are we?
Listen, I've gotten what I want from this podcast. I've been validated.
This podcast.
This is exactly what I wanted. I mean, except for Sim, that's just absolutely crushing my spirits. And not let me believe in my fantasy. Thank you very much.
people, it's voting time.
I like to think a food is America's sweetheart. That makes sense to me.
Me too. I mean, considering how absolutely vile and sweet barbecue sauce is, I'm here for it. It makes sense.
Oh wow.
Well,
The audience agrees.
oh yeah.
Wow, super Quiplash. The audience even 100%. Yep.
And next
Yep.
is the DNA test.
Howdy, Darwin.
You are not the father, but you are blank. And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
You know, honestly, if I had to choose between being the father and being 100%, I would pick 100% all day long.
See,
Oh,
it's funny.
Michael.
It's funny because we have text filtering on. I couldn't put
Yeah.
bitch in the chat. I was like, but sometimes answers write themselves, and that was one of those times. I am but a vessel for the content.
And the home of blank.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Darwin's son. It's been a while. For both of us, really.
The one you like best.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Where is Coca-Cola? It's Atlanta, right?
Pretty sure it's the North Pole. If I had to guess. Like 90%
You're right.
positive.
They have those bears,
Well,
which are their like pretty much all their press, right?
they're press and factory workers. So that's how they get that's how they make such crazy profits. Coca-Cola's
I thought-
exploiting the polar bears, man. That's not gonna come to bite me in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coca-Cola gets away with their profit margins by getting a bunch of oil out of the ground for their soda and for their bottles. And the minute we start taxing them for the actual damage to the environment they're causing for that, that'd be dope. Lead. Okay, so Pixie Stick.
Next we
I mean, Pixie Stick is basically just sugar
with a big goofy
again.
smile.
I feel like that would be kind of good.
Absolutely.
Your favorite.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't had a.
I think it's pretty easy. I think it's pretty easy with a big goofy smile to say that you're depressed.
Yeah.
I feel like most comedians do it regularly.
I think that's pretty much what stand-up comedy is, isn't it?
Yeah, because going to an open mic is cheaper than therapy, so men prefer stand-up comedy.
Dang, are we about to have hard-hitting commentary on the state of
As if-
comedians?
As if cost is the reason why men won't talk about their problems, but
That's a wrap on
Whoa.
scores.
We were just getting into it this episode, huh? Let's just talk about mental health for 20 minutes. All right, hi, I'm Michael. Hi, my name is Michael.
Ready for round two?
I see.
And I went on a
for
road
those-
trip. I went on a road trip to a pile of rocks in the middle of Utah, and let me tell you about it.
I mean, honestly, that sounds like something I would do. I mean, that's basically what I did to know. For those who were wondering about the title, I updated it on Twitch. I have no idea how to update it on YouTube and Facebook. So, like, for our Facebook and YouTube watchers, I'm sorry, but this is Devs and Diaries. If it's your first time you've been here, welcome. This is a podcast. This is a show that Michael and I do here. If you have any questions about us, about games, about anything, basically it's just like an open mic for y'all to talk to us about whatever you want. Feel free to put that in the chat and we'll answer it. Unless it's something spoilery on their next game. I'm just gonna put it out there. We probably won't answer those questions. If you feel ignored, I'm sorry. We have contracts and things.
It's nothing personal. Yeah, I signed a paper once, and
It says that
now,
if
now
I
I
don't,
can't say certain things.
it says that they would take. It said that they would take all my spheres, and I was very confused. I have eggs every morning, and I didn't know if that was a sphere or if that was an egg, and I can't live without that kind of protein in my life. So I can't break this contract anymore.
Protein is so hard to hit your macros for. It's so hard. Ugh.
Oh, got it. That was like right on the wire. Oh my god.
A little bit more time for moderation, and we'll be on our way.
Moderation is a great feature, mostly because I get to see a bunch of answers ahead of
Hope you
time.
didn't embarrass
They're all
yourself.
funny.
Prompt number 1 is, even for 100
So,
grand,
someone's asking how can you find the code? The code is going to be in the top right. The code is VSUN. It's very sunny outside in Chicago right now. There's not a cloud in the sky. So,
Yo, were you outside at all on Saturday? Because it was that, and then it was a thunderstorm.
I
and
was.
I got caught in that rain. I'll be honest.
Oh, were
I
you
got
in
caught
Chicago?
In that rain. Yeah, I was. A little bit of a down low excursion. Oh
You
God! it took me
came
a while
out to
find that word.
visit us.
Oh,
Have a little
me
sip on the
versus
bo-
you.
Oh,
Who's gonna
nice.
win?
That's good.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
you
one
deserve it.
audience vote
Dang,
captured from a super
93%.
good
Absolutely killing it.
but imagine if I had gotten 100%.
Well, you just want to absolutely destroy me entirely? You don't want... Hey, listen, man. Some people think I'm attractive, all right? You're not out here with your beautiful hair and your soft water.
Your soft water. Well, the soft water is making the hair worse, Farhan. Starlight Searcher, the games are open. You just got to be fast on the code, correct? But if you're not fast on the code, you can still join the audience and vote along. So do that. Yeah, I mean, the self-referential, I'm such a sucker for meta humor. I find it funny even when it's not, which is a bias I need to get over at some point, but I'll fix it later.
Where two fishermen fall in love. Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Kissing the
Deep sea.
carp is... Oh.
These are both good.
See... I would absolutely read a romance novel titled Deep Sea, Deeper Love, Deepest Lust. Oh no! Well, okay. Well, I would still absolutely read a romance novel called Deep Sea, Deeper Love, Deepest Lust. Kissing the Carp got my vote though.
A prank
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln loved to play at the White House.
Oh man. If you had to,
Okay, everybody.
what would you name your main character for Kissing the Carp? Oh, dude. It has to be...
Krusty?
Well, I was thinking like... Solomon Mongrel or something. But Salmon for short. You know what I mean?
Salmon. Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty
So
good.
he goes around.
Pretty good.
We have Captain Salmon, right? He's going around town. He's looking for the best. He's looking for the best Atlantic cod spot, right? Little does he know, he's gonna come across the biggest tuna he's ever met. No, it's got to be a carp, right? So he's gonna come across the biggest carp he's ever seen. Beautiful. It's kind of like a Moby Dick, but this is like a lot less smaller, but a lot more tension, if you will.
Yeah, yeah, a lot more tension, and is going to sing a song that only he can hear, and instantly going to fall in love.
And that song is Timber by Kesha, but an acoustic version.
Yeah, Timber by Kesha. Yeah,
But only
and,
the Pitbull parts, I want to mention.
Yeah, so we'll get the Kesha rights, but only play the Pitbull sections. Is Mr. Worldwide, obviously.
Pick the one you like best.
Has brought appeal to all markets. And
Is Pitbull still alive? I mean, like career and actually, is his heart still beating?
yeah, I think both are.
I hope so. Like, I mean, Actually, maybe I don't know. I know nothing about him, but like I don't wanna.
Oh, you don't want to burn a potential bridge with
Well,
Pitbull
that's
in
not
case
all I
your
want
career
to
ends
wish.
up.
I don't want to wish ill will on Mr. Worldwide. All right, he's worldwide. What if he shows up
does feel
outside
like-
my door?
It does feel like there's
Keep it going.
a good amount of pull that he could have to have things happen to you if you said the wrong thing.
Oh.
Zach brings up
That's
a
good.
good
If
point.
Pitbull did pass, then it would be worldwide news.
Worldwide news. Every worldwide news. Very
Huh.
good. Very good.
He's part owner of a NASCAR team? See, now... I know nothing about Pitbull. The thing is that, like, I know that he has his, like, party rock anthems, but, like, he's not actually... I don't know anything about him. But I don't want to wish ill will on the guy if I don't know anything about him.
No, I mean, yeah, we wouldn't.
Right.
We would not.
The best
We would never.
someone from sitting next to you
But it's great that he's going into NASCAR. I mean, like, you gotta do something.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
You do. Especially when you have that much money. Do something interesting. Unlike Jeffrey Bezos. He does nothing interesting with his
God.
money.
Oh my god. Hell, isn't he trying to go to space now?
Yeah, but that was Musk's thing, right? It kind of just feels like a copycat. I don't know. Don't at me if Blue Origin came before SpaceX. I don't care. I don't care. It's just rich people trying to fly away from their problems, and I don't at me. It's just fine. It was just a joke, and they can take it. Both of them can afford the joke.
Come inside and behold.
Though we are on Twitch, which is technically a Bezos property, right?
Name yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
Each of you a prompt
but,
that requires
like,
3 separate
what are the chances that he's gonna be watching a random Jackbox stream and gonna be like, oh man, I can't believe. Alright, I mean, I guess we shouldn't be slamming him. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
What if? Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants, man. That's fine. Hey, you have no say over his life, even if he is trying to shoot for the moon. Oh, man. Wait. 4chan trolled Pitbull and sent him to... Oh, right! This was back when he was like, which is the
Yeah,
place that
that
you guys
did
want me to
happen.
perform, right?
just need a
And they sent him
Oh.
to Alaska.
That's...
and then we'll get back to it.
See? He really is Mr. Worldwide. I didn't know that happened. Has anybody ever ran into Pitbull? Like, does anybody in the chat or anybody here, have you ever ran into Pitbull? What
Seen
kind of guy
him
is he?
in person?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Is he a real person?
I don't think, listen, you know who I haven't seen? I've never seen.
I am watching a podcast, which is just a funny sentence. Oh, and hey there, Jeff Bezos.
I've never seen Pitbull. Oh god, who's that guy that looks like Pitbull? I've never seen Pitbull and Daddy Yankee in the same place. I've seen Daddy Yankee. I've never seen Pitbull in the same spot. Just saying. Does Daddy... Okay, I'm gonna look up Daddy Yankee. I may be really wrong about this.
Calm down after an argument, just
I feel like
Daddy Yankee
feel like
confirmed
common
looks
plays-
nothing like Pitbull. I don't know what the
What
hell
about
I was
Bruce
talking
Willis?
about.
I feel like that was the more common.
Bruce Willis. Okay, I will stand by Bruce Willis looking like Pitbull.
Ross has brought up a good point that it really just feels like we're just saying that white bald men look similar to each other, but no comment.
Maybe. Oh, I searched up Pitbull and I got all the dogs. I didn't even get the dude. Moose Willis.
free super luxury services only available at the
Moose Willis in Die Softly with some regret.
Luxury pull Jackbox game. Well, you're not gonna get anything out of me. I did. I went to a bar this weekend. I'm using that vaccination for all that it's worth. And I went to a bar that had a whiteboard that was like, play Jackbox, ask your server. And like, obviously the people I'm there with pressured the server into talking about it. And the server was like, just gassing us up. It's like, oh, Jackbox is the most fun thing. Have you never played? Oh my gosh. It was great. It was a great moment of, and I made it, one of those things.
Oh man, did you happen to drop the celebrity bomb, Michael? Did you hit him with, well, did you know that I'm a developer?
You don't do that. Then it's inauthentic. Then it feels like a flex.
Well, yeah, but like after they gassed up Jackbox, did you say, well, I have some stake in this?
No, you just say, oh, cool, we'll check it out. Thanks. Oh, wow. Did you see that first to fifth flip that I just got?
I went from 7th to 8th, so I've just been. This is not my match.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I got destroyed. It was. Yeah,
congratulations to Aura Gaming. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. I mean, my third round performance was bad. I knew it was going to be bad when I wrote it, but sometimes it sucks to get your confirmations or your anxieties confirmed.
Well,
sometimes it's nice if you're shown to just be irrationally anxious, but this time I was rationally anxious about the quality of my writing.
Yeah,
which is that's bad.
I kept getting into my own stupid little bits, and then I forgot that I had to answer a question, and then I'd be like, hey there, Jeff Bezos.
You can't expect me to take down Jeffrey Bezos on top of winning a game of Quiplash.
Mm-hmm.
I can only do one thing at a time.
Well, you had some pretty great answers. You killed it pretty hard. Not gonna lie. You were at first place.
But then I lost that final round. I'm not actually great at the Quiplash, but
it's a hard one. It takes a little bit. It takes a different type of brain because there's so many ways to approach it. That's the problem.
I think it really. I love it from a design standpoint. I think it's so elegant. I'm just
definitely. No.
It's like Trivia Murder Party. I'm awful at it. I think it's wonderfully made. If you're just tuning in, this is Devs and Diaries, a weekly Jackbox game stream where myself, Michael, and Farhan, my co-host, play some Jackbox games and answer questions from audience about life, love, the Statue of Liberty, and recipes around pasta sauces.
Oh.
Specifically those things.
Man, that's the thing. Isn't there like an app that tells you like what's based on what's your fridge, what you should be able to make? Oh, and Pitbull. I forgot about, this is Jackbox Weekly Pitbull podcast. We call it The Pit. Yeah,
look, okay, so we have people are asking, the Osimo asked why it says chant up, slam down. It's because we never remember to change the title of the stream before we go live. What do you think this is?
I tried. I hit update all. I thought it worked. I was, lied to in more ways than one.
Wow. Software lied to you about its ability to change the world? Impossible.
It throws me for a loop, It's like... you'd think I would be working in software for so long that I know how to do it, but... No. That is the issue. I might know software, but I know nothing about how platforms are used, and I have no idea how YouTube's used, clearly. So, but this is Devs and Diaries.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like sometimes like software engineers have like the most rough sketch of what they really want, but they get funding anyways. Like it's so vaporous, it's just like I don't know, just like some sort of like doodle of like a real functional software. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. I like sometimes it's just it's like a rough skin, the problem is that it's for the people, right? And that's the issue. Like, they don't think about it in the way that it's... Like, they think about it's a rough sketch, but they don't think that it's like, hey, at the end of the day, this is going to the public. It's going to be like a Civic. A Civic Doodle, you know what I mean?
Civic. Yeah, like a Honda Civic.
Yeah, a Honda Civic. That's what it is.
I get it. And you know what? The software inside of a Honda Civic, probably pretty bad. Probably pretty bad.
I hard disagree, actually. I'm a big Honda Civic fan. Oh, that was, by the way, for those that are curious, as I'm on my terrible next bit, the next game we will be playing is gonna be, that is going to be Civic Doodle. I have to swap the game real quick. But it's gonna be Civic Doodle. I had a terrible segue. But going back to the Honda Civic, I'm a big Honda Civic stan. I think the Honda Civic is a phenomenal car. It has great gas mileage. The repair costs are like très magnifique nothing. And on top of that, they have like the most common car parts on the planet.
Oh, you know what? We have once or twice talked about how the availability of service of a car is an often overlooked but essential component of your buying calculus. And we'll get more into that in this game of Civic Doodle, I'm sure.
Dang, I was going to try to draw an arrow. I messed it up. Didn't have enough time.
My bad. I went before everyone was ready.
No, it's okay.
Everybody wasn't in.
I just wish you asked, Michael. That was the problem. Like, if we're gonna learn something,
it's because I don't communicate. I sometimes assume the intent of others, and I assume that I can get ahead of what they really want by doing more. But oftentimes that actually sabotages the true goal of the thing. But I don't do that clarifying work up front because I want to be helpful.
By a weird dog before he could finish.
And honestly, I see where you're coming from, man. Like, you're just trying to be helpful, and the only thing I can tell you is stop it. I get where you're coming from, and honestly, you're stepping on my toes right now, and you're cramping my style, man. I gotta tell you, this is not cool.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I should just
No. Keep trying.
I should just stop.
No. I want you to keep trying, but I want you to know that I am personally hurt by this.
Artist's work. The rest of you can express your feelings about each drawing with the buttons on your device.
I just love to jam on them.
I do love the music for this game.
Oh, yes.
Time's running out. Hurry up and finish.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, the emoji's coming in.
Here we go.
I have to. You do.
Hey, quit fooling around and vote.
Oh, man.
I think one of these is more concrete art and one is more abstract, and we all know the value of abstract art versus concrete art.
Man, can I? Someone over the weekend.
Abstract art is the winner. That's the answer.
Well, listen. I had a conversation with someone over the weekend that was absolutely infuriating. And someone came up to me and asked me if art was useful, and they tried to prove to me that art was not useful. And
what does that mean, though?
I don't know, because like it was the whole point was like
run it down, run the argument down.
Okay,
yeah,
so the whole point was like, oh yeah, you know, the world is objective, and art is subjective. And then there came a point where it was just like, yes, but art is not useful because the world is objective, and if it's supposed to be a communication thing, then what you gather is not necessarily what I gather, and therefore it's bad. It's just like, okay, I don't fully get it. I don't get where you're coming from, or why we're like, what is use to you? Like, everything is just, I guess their point was, if it didn't have like an objective use, then it had no point. I think I kind of get. So they're saying because they think that the world is subjective, or sorry, objective, and because art is necessarily subjective, that it is bad. I think that it inherently has no use.
Oh my god, what is happening? Both of these are terrifying. Oh my god.
I love the right one so much.
Oh, this is so terrifying. Oh, this is a difficult choice. This is wow.
See,
oh my gosh.
That's the,
but here's
but art is expression. So like, does that have no use?
No, their premise is false. I don't think that the world is objective. I don't think like truth is something to be pursued but never found.
Well,
like
then,
it is a goal to aspire to. It is not like
and that's
it is not like a location to arrive at.
Yeah.
And like all of your experiences are through your own lens, so they're all subject. Like there is no like objective.
I agree, because well, the idea was that, well, you can base the world on fact, right? Because fact is supposed to be fact. This was their claim, that there is
we can't know anything.
That's what I'm saying. And that's exactly what I'm saying.
We just get closer.
Based off of what you've seen, you're gonna come to different conclusions, and you're gonna believe different axioms based off of that. I guess they were going to like traditional logisticians, where it's like A equals B and therefore B equals C, like the whole axiom, going down axioms and saying all that stuff, right? I don't know why we got so philosophical.
There was a real interesting paper that I read the abstract of and therefore have an entire understanding of, which was talking about.
Of course, me too.
There are things that we know are true that we can't prove mathematically.
Yes.
And I think that just kind of extends to life in general. Like we will, like in terms of fact, like we're gonna evolve. We're gonna get to places where just because we know something is true doesn't mean that it's factual.
Yeah, I mean,
like you have to live your life that way.
And that's the thing. Like, even if we go off of science, right? Science is ever evolving. There is no like facts are.
Science isn't a thing; it's also a pursuit. Yeah,
right,
it's like
exactly.
a methodology.
Like if we're gonna talk about facts, right? Even if we talk about like scientific, where it's just like gravity, right? Like this is our one known truth. Well, these are things that we explored. That actually may change. We have the understanding is constantly evolving.
I just watched a great YouTube video that gave me more understanding than I think I actually have about how gravity is a fictitious force because we're in an accelerating frame of reference.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful video.
I mean, it's a representation of multiple forces at play, but the crazy part about it is like it adds consistency.
Space-time is bent.
Yeah. It's our only but that's the weird part about it. Like, I don't know. This is why this conversation was so ridiculous to me, because it was just like, well, it wasn't ridiculous. It was thought-provoking, but it was just kind of weird. It was just like, okay, we believe that the world works objectively, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see if I work you out, like if that's, but I inherently don't know if that's true. Because everything
Yeah, I
is
don't think
based
it
off
is.
of perception. I mean, like, maybe the world works objectively, but humans work subjectively, and that's the main part of it. Where, like...
Oh, that's interesting.
Because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, like, there are things that'll objectively be true, right? You have, like, light will cause photosynthesis, and you have, like, these parts of it where it's, like, it's objective, right? Things have a purpose. Like, there's some things that have like, they feed into something and something else. So, you know, like, it's, like, a system about it. I can get where you're coming from, but, like, anything involving humans becomes subjective because we're all just trying to figure it out, man.
Right, and as soon as one person thinks that art is valuable to them, then it is. Like,
Exactly.
everything is like I am a
Exactly.
constructionist in that way. Like, all of life is just what kind of we make it, and if one person thinks that
Yeah, I
a
love his drawing,
painting
by the way.
is useful, yeah. Do you think it's fire on the bottom? Do you think it's like
absolutely.
a claw?
This is some Shingeki no Kyojin. Like, we're cooking people now. We're not just absolutely Attack on Titan, just eating people. We are now dunking. We're putting some a little bit of ponzu sauce. I love it.
Ooh, ponzu, a great sauce. What is the title though?
But yeah, that was my, because it's like useful. Anybody who gleans anything can find anything useful, right? So it's all completely individual based on whether a thing has or does not have use. Sorry, we get down to yeah, we're going down a philosophical rabbit hole. Sorry, but it was something that I
don't
thought
apologize.
about.
What is life if not philosophy?
I mean, there's. You gotta act on philosophy sometimes, but this one's just a fun little axiom. Someone posted a long time ago, where's a good place to post art? That was kind of what sparked this thought a little bit. But
How beet soup is really made.
yeah. What's it called?
Okay,
Yeah, someone
I feel
asked-
like I saw that one too late. Oh, a bunch of split votes. Oh, but Ponzu.
Oh, the Ponzu power play.
The hard work's done. Let's step back
But
and
if you wanted to
admire
post
our
art,
work.
there's our Twitter page, but there's also our Discord. You feel free to join our Discord, and there's an art channel in there too. So feel free to post. Feel free to check it out too. I think our Discord name, our Discord server name, it should be open, but it's the official Jackbox Games
Let's
server.
take this community spirit to a new part of town.
Right. No, wait. Right here.
Yeah.
Right. No way.
Get ready for community fun.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm up first again. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta channel your inner artist, Michael.
Yeah, but you see, I'm so bad at the art.
Oh. But see, here's the thing. Art is subjective, and bad is also subjective, you see. It's not about, oops, sorry.
This is truly horrendous. Oh my god. Let's see.
Better hurry.
So that's the nose, and then this is the rest of the head. Boom. Look at that.
Voting time.
Look at that.
Ooh. I like the little, I like the little protruded eyelids. What is that? And those saucy lips?
I feel like what I did was I made lips. That's what I did.
And
I made lips, and that's a nose, right? Or is it? I feel like it's a nose.
Oh, that's a nose. See, I thought if it was like eyelids that were really sticking
Hey,
far out.
you know what? The best art should be able to be interpreted in multiple ways.
Moment
I
of
think that's
truth.
what the best art does.
I completely agree.
And I
See,
will never forget our audience
art
members.
that evokes any type of emotion, actually anything, is useful.
Oh
It
no, the
inspires.
audience has
It
decided
goes
we're
down.
going with the
Oh,
tree.
we're going with tree.
Oh, no.
See, but that's the thing. That's okay
Up next.
because
Well, but it feels like my truth has been stamped out.
But
by,
don't you listen? But now
voices of the many.
You've inspired me because now I'm gonna go in the future and be like, hey, protruding eyelid man with very supple lips. That's what I'm gonna put in my reality. Who knows? maybe I might get a surgery or two and be like, hey, Michael made this one photo and this is what I want, doctor. And that's your magnum opus. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about how your contribution in this game could affect my life permanently?
One of the best parts about art is how there's this like domino effect to it, and how everything is informed by what came before it. I would be kind of worried to see what decisions you make in your life based on the output of the drawing that I made, but also this drawing on the right is leading somewhere. That's all I'm saying. Not to try and like sway the audience vote, but maybe vote for the one on the right.
Hey, what? The one on the left is... It's Christmas time. What's wrong with you? See you
It's holiday
later.
time now. Out of touch.
Well, I guess... But it's almost July, right? Don't they say Christmas in July?
Oh, Christmas in July is a thing.
See?
When is Christmas in July? Is it just the 25th? I don't know.
See, where did Christmas in July come from? Is it like an Australian thing?
I feel like Christmas in July is like, we need an excuse to party, so we will do this.
I guess for the
But
people who don't
honestly-
celebrate 4th of July.
Is
Like-
Christmas in July a worldwide thing? It feels so American. I feel like it's...
I think it's Australian, dude.
It's like Father's Day, a made-up holiday to generate
Whoa.
sales.
I
That's
mean,
what it is.
for real.
It was literally... It was
yeah, but
it was
I
a
mean-
created holiday to boost sales. They were like, what weekend is low in revenue? Oh, let's come up with an event.
That's what Valentine's Day is too. I mean, like, granted,
Yeah.
granted, it's a good time, you know. Remember, you love the person you love and whatever. But like, hey, man, that could be every day. We don't have to commercialize it. We don't have to have like fat babies trying to perform assault on the masses for love. That's ridiculous.
Cherubs? Are you talking about cherubs?
I'm talking about those cherubs with their gats just absolutely doing drive-bys on everybody that's trying to find a partner in this life. What the hell kind of ridiculousness is that? Huh?
It is absurd that getting shot with an arrow by a flying baby is the only way that people can fall in love these days.
For real. And like it's
for
not
one,
the only
am
way.
against it.
That's the problem. It's not the only way, but the issue is that these fat babies, they are
These cherubs.
The cherubs, they are ruining our society, quite frankly, because they're meddling in. Let love be natural. That's what I have to say. You don't need intervention by
it's like you're
what,
just walking
the
down
Greek
the street.
mythos?
You're just walking down the street. You're trying to pick up a couple of eggs because you let the last eggs you had roll off the counter again, and oh, what's that? A pain in the back of your neck, a dripping sensation.
Right.
Oh, blood? No, it's the red of love, and you've just been shot by a cherub, and now the next person you look at, you're gonna fall in love with. So now you're walking into the grocery store with your eyes covered, trying to find the eggs because you need to make an omelet, and you only have one egg left that didn't roll off the counter, and you're just like, ugh, I can't even make eye contact with any of the workers. So you go to the auto checkout line, obviously, because you can't fall in love with the robot.
See-
I don't care how good Joaquin Phoenix played in Her. You can't. You can't fall in love with the robot. Not to invalidate anyone's experience, but and now you're carrying these eggs home with your eyes covered, and because your eyes are covered, you can't see where you're going, and you walk into a pole, and you drop all the eggs. And that was the whole point of the whole experiment, was to get the eggs. And
See,
wow.
here, but here's
now you cover your eyes with a bandana like Sandra Bullock in
have a
Blind
box
Side?
of birds.
Is
No, not the
Yeah.
Blind Side. That's the football movie. See, I was gonna go with, you go back, oh man, is that, so it's ketchup from McDonald's, right? You go into the grocery store. You're like, okay, you know, same thing, same scenario, but how it played out in my head is, you're like, oh man, I'm not trying to find love in this place. I'm not trying to find love in this club, right? And then you accidentally bump into the shelf. Who falls down? Mrs. Butterworth, but she's a married man, Michael. You can't fall in love with Mrs. Butterworth. So then you have this whole scenario, right? It's just like cat and mouse. You have like a love affair the entire time with Mrs. Butterworth. At the end of it, you find out that Mrs. Butterworth was actually inside you all along. Or, actually better, Mrs. Butterworth actually exists, and the best part is, she's single now. So you find love.
Oh. A widowed Buttersworth.
A widow's Buttersworth. This is, it's Miss Butterworth now.
Butter's widow? But I feel like there's there's something there. Don't know what it is.
What now, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, I got a special treat.
Someone asked, hey, are you guys the Jackbox developers? Yeah, somehow.
You want
Yeah.
commission you?
I don't know why this happened. Someone
This is a part of our job description.
Right. If you see the link on the bottom of your screen, if you ever have a question for us or you want to check out our weekly diary entries, feel free to hop over on that link. You can ask a question at any time. We'll answer it. The next episode. Someone asked us, why the heck do we even do this show? I don't know. I don't know why they gave us a show.
It's a good question. They approached us.
Let
the record show that they approached us and were like, do you want a show? Like a weekly, like hour show. And we were like, yeah,
sure, why
we will
not?
do that.
You're telling me that I can force people to just listen to me for like an hour? All right. I'm not gonna say no.
Oh man. God. I know it's not like it's technically following the prompt, but the person who's drawn 3 faces is so funny.
Oh, good.
So terrifying. And also the dead eyes. The number 3 is
Number
so. That's
it's
really
haunting.
it's doing a lot with the little.
It's haunting.
Oh wow. I'm between 2 and 3 right now. I don't know about everyone else. Oh gosh.
I didn't mean to.
I have to pick one. I have to pick one of these. Shoot.
Oh man. I love the multi-face. That's such a cool. It's such a cool design.
It's like there's Doug Trio. Doug Trio, the Pokemon.
Yeah. It actually reminds me of kind of like Execute. The eggs one.
Oh, Execute. Yeah, way better. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, also kind of
This one.
there's an anime it reminds me of too that I can't remember. But I like it.
Next.
Oh god, now it's a wall of staring at us. Oh no. So terrifying. Oh gosh.
Alright. Oh, the prompt is on top. It's on the main screen. It's to draw the nose. Awesome Zero.
And
Okay, Calvin. The Champed Up Slam Down is a card game that we're actually releasing. Check it out. After you finish your Champed Up round, you can order cards based off of them. That is not this. This is Devs and Diaries with your boy who does not know how to change the title on YouTube. So there you go.
Stream titles are difficult.
what did the audience think?
Hey, I'll take it.
Oh no, now you've really gone away with it.
Now?
Oh
draw
god.
them out.
Listen.
Seeing it multiply is just a little terrifying, I must say.
I'm getting.
Oh boy.
One day I'll see. There's two things I gotta figure out with this stream. One is someday I'll figure out how to do stream titles, and the second thing is someday I'll figure out my actual name, because I think I've introduced like 8 out of our 10 shows as hi, my name is Michael.
Honestly, I don't think you're allowed to get it right at this point, unfortunately. And now it only takes 2 times for it to become a running gag, and you have surpassed. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on filling in this protrusion from this mouth. Oh, I can adjust line width. Oh, yes. This is good. Oh, 5 seconds. Okay, not good.
And vote.
Oh no.
Good lord.
We are making something bad.
An absolute
know.
abomination.
I don't know what exactly we're doing here, but it's bad. It's bad.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop boop.
Audience?
Yeah, I think actually the cigar should have gotten my vote as well.
Hey, that's 2 for 2.
Stop this drawing with anything
Wow,
you
really?
want.
Oh
Don't
no.
mess with it.
Chat is saying that it's really taking into Wario.
Oh.
It's like a depressed Wario.
It absolutely is. Oh, finish with anything. Oh, you got it. Here, no problem.
Oh no.
Everybody's gonna probably do the same thing. Shoot.
Oh no. It's literally just, can you draw the hat? And I totally did the wrong color for the W. And also I made it the Weezer W. Not gonna psychoanalyze why that's the case. Oh, I really try to shade too much in this game. The timers are too short for it.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Make it count.
Oh, someone added a black eye. Oh no.
Which
Oh, no.
chuckleheads did the Wario head?
It's so bad.
Get out of here!
Oh my gosh. I kind of had to vote for the faces.
I
kind of have to though.
Dude, for me, it's always Waluigi #1.
Plus the
Yup.
audience.
That multi-face is so fun.
Okay, time to take it all in.
Oh, that
Love
is
it.
just.
What a talented
I
group of
absolutely
young
love
people
it.
you are. You know,
I
I
love,
should
like,
introduce
down
you
on
to
his
some
luck
of my
Wario.
grandchildren.
After a beautiful artistic
This
experience like that,
this is the face of a man who's
matter
fallen
what
in love with
winner
Mrs.
was.
Butterworth. I
With
guarantee it.
Okay,
This is
then.
like
He got shot by that cherub, and
uh-huh.
all he wanted was to make eggs.
He wasn't expecting to find love in this club. Little did he expect that club was Sam's club.
Wow.
You never think
Oh.
you never think that the club is gonna be Sam. Oh man. I love this. I love this what's it called? This ending song. It's so goofy. There's something so wholesome about it. Alrighty.
Oh.
Well, that brings
Cutting
us.
off the.
Yeah, I'm
cutting off the
cutting off
sketch.
the chaos. Cutting off the chaos. But it is time for us to do the thing that we
Speaking
always
of
do at
cutting
the
off
end.
the chaos,
Yeah.
it's time to wrap the show. See
Yeah.
these segues?
You've been on
professional
fire with
every
these
time.
segues. It's kind of insane. Honestly, I need to call the fire department because I need the jaws of life because I've gotten into an accident. And this accident is caused by a segue. Am I right? Hey!
This segue is wrapped entirely around my body.
I don't know what to do.
The jaws of life.
I can't
The
walk. I
jaws
don't
of life.
think. I can't feel. Alright, I'm done. This is getting weird.
Okay. So the diary. The diary. Goodbye, the Osmo. Let's see. Definitely something about finding love in a
Sam's Club?
shopping place.
Yeah.
Finding love in a Sam's Club.
Oh, I
That's something
kind of
good.
love it. It's kind of like harkening back to the Rihanna song. We found love in a foodstuffs place.
Foodstuffs.
So I mean, let's talk
you know-
about what we talk about. We talk about something about always asking
arts?
communication. Jeff Bezos,
something- Jeff Bezos.
rich man space power.
Rich man space. The
Cherubs.
value of art.
Value of
Cherubs.
art, cherubs. Mrs. Butterworth, and if she is not thick and rich,
And whether or not she is on the market.
and whether or not Sam's Club is the club to find love. So there's a lot of things we've touched on here. A lot of things.
Yeah. Pitbull. was
Pitbull.
also on there.
I forgot about Pitbull.
Was
See, the
worldwide.
world forgot about Pitbull. That's the issue here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They've lost sight of what's important.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Subjectivity versus objectivity. Yep.
Yeah.
Ross brings up a good. Because life is subjective. Love is subjective. Right.
Because life's like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh, anybody in the chat, feel free to dump. We try to come up with like a zingy quote. So if you have any suggestions,
Well, it's a message.
gotta-
It's a message to our future selves.
right? It's a diary.
Because this
It's
is
a
our
diary.
shared
I should-
diary.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's our shared diary that please don't look at, but also please watch our show.
Right.
So
So, what do we talk about? We could talk about.
I mean, there's something about getting struck by the arrow of a shrub
Yeah.
that I feel like,
How about
you'll never know when the arrow strikes, or like, I don't know. The arrow is what you make it.
Oh,
Now,
I got it. Episode or entry titled "Cherub Named Sam."
yes. Yes.
Today we're going with our novella titled, "Kiss the Cop," a cherub named Sam, Salmon. We're all here. We're here.
Oh yeah, I forgot that seafarer's romance.
You need it. Listen, people from the sea need love.
Yeah, it was a romance filled episode.
Oh, philosophy. Okay. How about how about
oh,
this is hard. How about
Mrs. Buttersworth is definitely got to be in there.
Absolutely.
And I feel like objectivity versus subjectivity should probably be in there.
I agree. So I feel like,
Yeah.
how about
Mrs. Buttersworth objective is subjective. There's something there.
ooh,
Right?
the oh, I got like the object of Mrs. Butterworth's. Oh shoot, I was gonna say the object of Mrs. Butterworth's is love. The objective of Mrs. Butterworth is love. But I want to bring the subjectivity into it too.
Ah.
A butcher of objective art on people.
Just some words.
Thanks,
These are just
Ross.
words.
Ross did with the assist. I love it.
We are, yeah. Mrs. Buttersworth object is subject to. I feel like subject to approval is the only phrase I can come up with, but I don't know why. Yeah.
Objectively loving Mrs. Butterworth is subject to approval.
It's subject to interpretation.
It's subject. Ooh, I like that so much.
good.
I like that a lot.
Pretty
Okay. Okay, so what do we discuss here? What mockery are we making of the Butterworth family and company?
I don't know, but I'm sure they'd be very enthusiastic if we wanted to reach out for some sort of collab.
Yeah, right. No. Oh, don't be. Oh, how about what did we say like 2 seconds ago? Because now I'm on a completely different.
The object of Mrs. Buttersworth affection is subject to interpretation. I feel like that's good. I feel like that might be print.
Oh yeah, no, I like that a lot. All right, yeah, that's getting a stamp. It's a very good. It's just a very good synthesized sentence. I feel I want like cherubs is a big part of it too, but.
I mean, also like it's this diary. It's how we felt on the day, you know.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
if we were really thinking, what is Mrs. Buttersworth gonna think of me when this is all over? Like that's it. That's it.
That's all we're thinking about.
Because we're a little worried about how that brand is gonna relate to us. So, and everyone loves their brands right now. So. Just saying, I want a relationship with a brand.
I would, please, man. What's happening? Are we just selling out?
I don't even want to be friends with real people anymore. I just want to be in Wendy's DMs and not like the person Wendy, like the restaurant, the store.
That's such a good choice.
And I don't need people anymore. So
honestly. I'll leave you with this. You know, speaking of brands, Pringles has a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich flavored chip. I had it in North Carolina, and I'll tell you something right now. I want it. I've been looking around. I was looking for it. It's delicious. I can't find another can, but when I do, I'm gonna stockpile. And you know, I feel like that's all the advice I can give to you people. Like that's all I got.
Yeah.
What do I mean,
You're
you
right.
people? I mean the audience watching us right now. But yeah, that is our show for the most part. That's for the most part. For the all part, that is our show.
That's it. That's Devs and Diaries. Tune in next week when we will probably be here.
Yeah, and if you want to check out our diary entries,
maybe the stream title will be correct next week.
maybe
if we're feeling up to it.
Somebody remind me, and if you even remind me, there's a good chance I'm still gonna flub it. My bad.
I might have reminded you, but I don't remember.
I hit the button. I swear, officer. I swear. He was fine when I left in. All right.
He was alive. Oh no.
He was alive when I found him. I promise. All right. Okay. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching. And if anybody
Bye-bye.
asks, I didn't do it. All right.